Yes.
Lordship, we have filed an affidavit in reply in connection with item number 23, that contextual thesis matter. I will be allowed to bring on record the same.
All right.
May it please, Lordship. Well, I beg to mention item number 2, my lord. Here, my lord, we are supposed to produce the minutes of the expert committee, but it is not with me, my today. So, matter may be taken after warning, my lord.
Yes. Who's for the
I have taken consent of my land.
A date may come.
have to be listed up on the request of the learned standing counsel, Mr. N.K. That's the record which are required to be report and not available. Prayer is not objected to by Mr. S. Let be after 2 weeks.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, a date may come.
It will come. Registry
My
will
lord,
fix a date. Registry will fix a date. It will come.
Oblige, Lordship.
May I plead your lordship? Your lordship, transfer petition civil 49/2023. It's listed maybe on 11/3/24.
11. All right.
Much obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, I beg to me for listing for my lord admission matter, my lord. It's a pension matter, my lord. May be taken up on 7 or my lord 13. 7 or 13,
13.
my lord.
13.
Highly obliged.
Lordship, item 48 of this list.
48.
We have filed the affidavit in reply yesterday.
48.
I kindly allow to bring it on record.
48 is a part of the series. All right. Thank you.
May I plead your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing of admission method.
13.
Obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, we seek 2 more days to get our instruction.
2 more days.
Yes, matter may be fixed on Thursday, Lord.
The petitioner has left it only 55 days before his retirement.
Thursday. What instructions are you?
Some instruction is forthcoming from this secretary, Lord.
Let it be on Monday.
My lord.
Based on 11. At the request of Mr. I. Portacola, standing counsel, PhD. Submit the report. It takes further time to complete it. Mr. P. J. Soike, report and pass 30 will continue with the next day. 11.
11.
May it please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
My lord, as such, I am not against the transfer order because my son is appearing in class 12 exam, which is going on. Plus, my lord, following that, naturally, he will appear in NEET and all. I am praying for only 3 months' time, nothing more. And all throughout my life, a service career, if Your Lordship would kindly come to page 6, kindly see the places I have served. Page 6, my lord.
Yes.
I joined in Tezpur, then Guwahati, then Haflong, then Karimganj, then Chilsar, then Morigaon, then Hosai, then my lord again government Guwahati, then again Hosai. And in fact, I have not completed 2 years also, my. I joined at Hosai on 29/6/22. Not on any other ground, my lord, only on account of my son's education.
Where is your counterpart? Who's for the PWD?
My lord, they give a short date, and till then, my lord, at least my joining may be.
Heard counsel, state counsel. The petition is filed by the petitioner, who's serving as what?
Executive engineer, my lord, at Hosai,
Executive engineer,
Territorial Road Division.
posted presently at Hojai District Territorial Division. is the grievance of the petitioner that by virtue of the accused order. Where is the order?
Yes, 23, my lord.
Accused order dated
And at the, and page number 25 is the petitioner's part. Serial number 2, 172-31.
dated 24 to 2024. The petitioner, along with other similarly situated government servants, have been transferred. So far as the petitioner is concerned, is transferred from his present place of posting to
To Majuli, my lord.
Madhuli
Road division.
Territorial
This territorial division.
as executive engineer. Grievance of the petitioner is limited as much as it is submitted that the government policy requires the person to be posted for a period of 3 years before any transfer order is issued, unless there are certain allegations or complaints against the person. So the petitioner has also prepared a representation for the special commissioner and secretary, requesting for putting on hold the transfer only on the ground that his son is appearing in the ensuing senior secondary examination under the Central Board of Secondary Education, which started from 22nd of February. He has a limited prayer that he should be allowed to remain in the present place of posting for
3 months.
about 3 months till such time the exams are over and the results are declared. His representation, as it is stated, has not been disposed of by the special secretary. Representation filed by the wife.
Wife, my lord,
Wife.
wife.
Under such circumstances, considering the hardship expressed and more particular in view of the office government poem dated 6th of August,
Yes, my lord.
the respondents are permitted to complete their instructions. They have to be listed again on 18th,
Well.
18th of March. In the next 8 weeks, impugned order defense. So insofar as the writ petitioner and the private respondent are concerned, private respondent number
4.
4 are concerned, the order shall remain stated. Let extra copies be served on the standing council within a period of 1 week from today.
Well.
Mr. B. Pegu appears for the response.
My lord, in this case, the petition was transferred page 21, my lord, on 3, my lord.
Hmm.
On for the purpose of election duty, my lord.
Election duty, you will be bound to be transferred.
No, my lord, no. Yes, one transfer. Illustrate kindly, page 15.
15,
Page 15,
1-5.
1-5. That notification has been issued on 3/2, my lord. And I have been transferred for the purpose of election duty, page 16, my lord.
Hmm.
Para 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is your name?
Rajendra Kulita.
Okay.
I am the election commission for, so I was transferred from Barkata Parliament, out of Barkata Parliament. It is Dhubri. Sanga block Malay fall under Dhubri district. Dhubri parliamentary constituency. Then I joined. On 19, my lord. And sir, to page 18. My lord, that suddenly, my lord, that order, I joined But respondent number 8, who was working in Barbata, instead of transferring him to Lakhimpur, again IO has been transferred. Philosophically, my transfer again is page 24. That notice is on 28 too, my lord. After few days. 24, my lord, 1, 2, 3, 4. Serial number 4. I was transferred, and in my place, my lord, document number 8 has been posted. It is page 22. Page 22, my lord, last. In the interest of public service, as per last, that is guidelines 2022, Hamim Bushaw, his the 8, Barbata, the hereby transfer and posted in my place, Sanga, my lord. Now, my lord, guideline is this, my lord. I should not be a resident of local parliamentary constituency. I, guideline says, I may should be transferred if I not within the parliamentary constituency. I belong to the constituency, legislative constituency, fall under Barbata Lokova constituency. I transfer to Senga, it is fall under Dhubri constituency. I give the list, my lord. Philosophical list is page 27.
Yeah.
Page 27, my lord. This is the list of parliamentary constituency. Dhubri, Senga, 23, serial number Senga, fall under Dhubri. And Barbata, 40 Pihu, fall under Barbata. I belongs to Barbata Tihu constituency. I give the voter list also, my lord. Page 32, my lord, voter list.
Yes.
Page 32. Serial number 110.
And the private respondent will.
First, he's also belongs to Nalbari constituency. He is also within the Barbata parliamentary constituency. But he should have transferred to the new place. I joined there for the purpose of election duty. I joined. Now again I have been transferred to Luxembourg, my lord. So that order has been passed only for the interest of the restaurant 8, my lord. I am not a release. I am not also head of charge, my lord. So kindly protect me, my lord.
Yes. Who's for the respondent? What do you say?
My lord, page 26, my lord. Here, in the interest of my lord, public interest and because of that election commission guidelines.
Why do you say private respondent is, how do you say he's under Barbata? Private
Yes,
respondent.
I mentioned here. I know him. He's also willing Nalbari district. I am also Nalbari district.
Have you enclosed?
Yes, I am not enclosed, but I mentioned.
Nalbari is under Barbata.
Yes.
Under Barbata. But Sanga is Dhubri. I am posted at Sanga, my lord.
The petition is prepared by the petitioner working to serving as a what? PEO.
View. Bullock Limited Education, sir.
PEO under the education.
Earlier body group, then
Petitioner
transfer to Sanga.
was posted earlier at body group or Bhag education block. Nalbari. Before completion of 3 years, as per the election commission guideline, he was transferred from Boribog for Bhag education block, Nalbari, to Senga education block in Borbeta district by in the public interest by order dated
3/2/2000.
3/2/2020. In terms of his aid order, the petitioner joined in his new place of posting as PEO, namely at Chenga Education Block in the district of Borbeta. He submitted his joining letter on 2002 and submitted his joining letter
And 19/2.
subsequently by the impugned order. Okay. Where was the private respondent transferred earlier?
He was not transferred earlier.
He was not
Not
by the impugned order dated 28/02/2024. The petitioner was again transferred from Chenga Educational Block, the district of Borpeta, and posted as BEO Bordoloni Education Block, district of Lakhimpur. So by the same order, the private respondent has been transferred from Borpeta Education Block and it's transferred and posted in the Senga Education Block, the district of Borpeta,
in place of petitioner.
in place of the petition. Submitted that the entire exercise was performed only to accommodate the private respondent who is now posted in the Borpeta constituency, who is now posted in Senga under Borpeta constituency,
No, Shanghai is doubly
under
constituted.
Dhubri constituency. The learned counsel for the petitioner that under such guidelines, the petitioner had already been transferred out and has joined his place of posting and had performed his duties. Therefore, there was no question of issuing another transfer order by the appeal order allegedly in the under election commission guidelines. The earlier order by which the petitioner was posted at Chenga was also issued under the election commission guideline. And Chenga is a block under the parliament constituency. So the petitioner as well as the respondent both belong to Nolbari.
Now, I am Tihu constituency.
Huh?
I am belongs to Nalbari district, Tihu constituency.
Tihu.
He was Borkheti constituency.
Or
Both are Nalbari district, Borpeta parliament.
both the petitioner and the private respondent belong to Borpeta constituency.
Borpeta parliamentary.
Borpeta parliament. Therefore, the petitioner was transferred out of Borpeta constituency and placed at Chenga and had performed his duties. However, the subsequent dispute order was not followed, and the same was only to accommodate private. Mr. Pegu,
Yes,
what do you submit?
yes, madam, because of that election guideline member and the
Submit that instructions are necessary.
I
And
need
the
instruction, ma'am.
impugned order was issued as is evident as per the election guideline. He therefore brings for the life to pay the matter be yet on 18th, by which day it is not helpful to pay the instructions that apprise court as to why the subsequent order of transfer should transfer out of the out of his present place of posting, as the earlier order of transfer was also issued to the election. If the next date fixed, if your order is so far as the petitioner and private state, in order to enable the standing council to obtain instructions, extra copies be furnished within a period of 1 week from today. Matter next day they cannot be.
In the meantime, madam.
Yes, in the meantime. What is
Six
left?
numbers of cases, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 were pending because the issue was,
What is left to be heard?
no, basically nothing. But what I was submitting on the last occasion, that these 4 cases came up because of a dispute with regards to OM of 2016. And that 2016 according to us, the OM of 2016, the issue was decided in Pator and Ivy Guhai. So I wanted that a submission, the judgment was given that in terms of the judgment, the consequential order of refixing, redoing the seniority, taking into consideration the judgment may be started by the government, because government was, especially in the Home Department, the government was waiting for the judgments. But in the meantime, the OM came, and I don't come within the purview, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't come within the purview of the OM of 2023, because the OM of 2023, being a delegated legislation, it's always prospective. So the 2023 cannot be applied to me.
That these are not under.
Nothing is to be heard, Bala.
Yeah, these are not under challenge by you.
Which are?
The 23 notification in this petition, item number.
No. But as an abundant caution, we filed it, but our promotion was already decided in terms of the OEB of 2016. So our submission was that the 2023 first cannot be applied to us because it is always prospective. And the 2016, the government stand in these cases, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 was very categorical. They did not make any defense. They only said that in terms of the 16, we brought you down. But our contentions were different. Our contention was that it was in violation of the rules. It was in violation of the Supreme Court's order, and it was a violation of their own order revoking the catch-up principle in the 2002. And that OM of 2002 is holding the field till today. So our submission, there is nothing to be heard as such. My submission, what happened, my lord? This was heard before Honorable Justice.
Submission essentially is in view of 2016 and the judgment
Yes,
of
consequently.
the single bench as well as the
Yes.
division bench.
Yes,
According to you,
yes,
these have been interpreted in favor of the
Yes.
petitioner, and therefore the benefit which you have
whatever accrued.
already had accrued is required to be given, and you have got it. And the same cannot be undone by virtue of the 23 notice.
Yes, and the government had to redo the seniority. That's within a time frame.
You give a short
Yes, I have already given. Malad, I have given it.
so far as this matters. So far as this matters.
Yes, we have given everyone. 6 matters we have given.
As your lordship indicated on the last occasion, my learned friend has given a chart, and these matters relate to PWD. And on fact, my learned friend would like to respond to that against each of the cases. And my learned friend.
Have you filed any affidavit in this matter?
Lordship, in some of the matters we have already filed, but so far as the list given by my learned friend, Lordship, today morning only I did a
My lord, when the matter.
will annex a column there, Lordship, and give remark.
As your lordship indicated, we'll have to respond to that. He will respond to that. Lordship will give us some time.
But the main cases have been responded. They're only
No, not about
2016.
Not about responding the against the writ petition. The lordship indicated on the last occasion that he will give a note about each case.
Yes,
And we'll respond. He just requires a week's time. He will respond.
Very well.
As far as I am concerned, one IA is shown in the list. Perhaps, my lord, once lordship decides the main matter regarding consequential seniority, it will take care of that.
Which item?
But another matter is for my
Item number, my lord. Item number 9, my lord.
Item number 9.
There are 2 IAs. One is 353 of 23, and other is 11889 of 23. I think these 2 IA, my lord, eventually, my lord, whatever lordship decision lordship takes in the other bets, where we say that the consequential seniority is no longer there, that will take care of it.
In fact, I like to add since I.
Lanthasa matter.
My lord.
In the item number 3, I think.
Yes.
Lanthasa matter.
In fact,
Yes, Lanthasa.
my information.
In fact, my lord, we have filed in that Vikas Panging writ petition, IA 1189 of 23 and 353 of 23, both filed in WPC 1567 of 22.
Yes.
Well, not only one thing, since I was in the this matters, well, our information is that they have been promoted earlier than us. We came to the court. We have also been promoted. Now everything will be covered by your lordship.
Eventually, it boils down to seniority.
In item 4, in fact, I've been engaged only yesterday. There's an IA for implement. This pertains to Home Department, not PWD. Item 4. And here, there's an implement by one person. That is IA 1512 of 2020. And while going through the writ petition, I find that nothing survives in the writ petition actually. To be very, very honest, if your lordship sees the prayer, they have also been promoted. The general category people have also been promoted.
Only the seniority part has to be taken care of.
Seniority will,
Because
as and when in the promotional cadre, as and when the time comes, they will fix up the seniority in accordance with law. Your lordship may just allow this IA 1512 of 2020 impleading me.
So, but if there's nothing to be decided, why get implemented?
Because now my learned friend is again pressing into service, which is not even a subject matter. 2023 OM, he is trying to make a submission that will not have any application. In such an event, my lord, I will have something to say.
No, but my submission was not that. My submission was very simple. The entire process of fixing the seniority, the gradation list were stalled from 2002 because of the two cases, Shamista Bora's case and Taburam Tide's case. Now, I wanted that since the earlier decisions of single and division is there, they will redo the seniority. Just like Panging and this one, the 2023 OM is never under challenge in our case because the OM was not there also when it came.
Page 24 is the prayer. Your lordship will kindly see the prayer. In fact, all these persons in the seniority list, as it stood then in 2020 when the writ petition was filed, all of them have been promoted in the meantime as SP.
What steps have the government taken pursuant to 23 notification?
That manner only the government will be able to.
Where is the government? Any steps?
For PWD is concerned, Lord, in terms of 2023, we have revised the gradation list. New gradation list came up, Lordship, and on the basis of that gradation list, we have given promotion.
And these promotions, so far as we are concerned, in Home Department, we were promoted prior to the this new 23 OM. In way back, I think last July, August.
You belong to unreserved.
Yes.
Yes.
You have been promoted.
We have been promoted. They have also been promoted.
Now, in terms of the existing seniority list, who's sitting?
That has not been done, that exercise.
But
That's not my case.
Now that situation will have to be redetermined in the promotional cadre. Since all of them have been promoted, the government will take a decision as and when the seniority list is prepared.
So what is it that you want to urge?
Nothing, my lord. Unless he urges the applicability of the 23 OM, I would have nothing to say because going by the prayer, these writ petitions have become infructuous.
My lord, I have nothing to say on the 2023 OM because there was an order of Honorable Justice Pathak, which I had come on the earlier occasion, and he also directed at page 105, operative part is at page 109, 8, that they will look into the claims and objections and take a decision. The Home Department cannot sit tight because in the intervening period, two judgments came.
Home Department will take whatever decisions they take.
Yes.
Right. Now, whether they take the decision in favor of
the
earlier existing policy or a new
whatever
OM is to be decided by them.
Yeah, but they are not taking it.
But they are not taking because we are required to decide now.
No, my lord. They are not taking it because they cannot say that their hands are tied.
They will squarely put the ball in the court and say that because the matter is sub judice, we can't decide.
Yes, but at least after the judgments of two judgments, can I not ask for
the matter has remained sub judice because the arguments are never completed.
But I, as a petitioner, can I ask for the fruits? I'm not getting the fruits.
You'll get your fruits.
Well, I've been waiting for 3 years to get my fruits.
Provided you allow the flower to blossom first.
Well, even when it blossoms, nothing happens. So I am a little bit pessimistic.
So see, impleading you.
But it is not infructuous, Lordship.
Impleading you now you'll have to be given an opportunity to respond now.
I would have, in fact, my lord, if your lordship just looks at the prayer, what is the prayer? There's absolutely nothing to be adjudicated in this matter any further. Page 24 is the prayer. Your lordship will kindly peruse the prayer.
Yes, I've seen the prayer.
That exercise will have the prayer itself. There's no question of this exercise being undertaken because they have in the meantime been promoted to the next higher cadre. They have all become SPs now. They were all additional SPs.
We'll keep it for a while. We are not rejecting
because the seniority is not decided. Because now I'll be going for the All India service. He will also be competing.
Very well. We'll keep this eye along with matter. In the event we find that, yes, something, he wants to add something, you need to be implemented as a party. We'll pass the note. But once the judgment is delivered,
Yes, that will cover.
That should cover everything.
if
That-
it covers, it covers.
it,
If it doesn't cover,
that will
you're entitled to
definitely.
press further claim.
Obliged. That will-
And in any case, my lord, whatever decision the government takes, it will be always be open to either, if they are aggrieved, they can come. If we are aggrieved, we can come.
Very well. You give the these
We have given.
charts and fill it up so that it's easy to quote the factually.
I will only add one remark.
Whatever,
If I put
whatever.
my remark.
Give it what?
Okay.
Within a week's time?
Not.
We have given ours.
All right.
Obliged.
Obliged.
We are closing the matter?
Yes, we are closing.
Third reserve. Close the matter. Yes.
Obliged.
My lord, now the petitioner here was appointed in 2001. Since 2005, she is getting only 2,500 per month. And the similarly situated teachers got 15,500 initially and now regular pay scale.
I'm praying for some more time, my lord.
Mr. N.J. Khatonier, Counsel for the Education Department, please for further time. Mr.
A.W. Aman.
A.W. Aman. Yes, sir. List after 2 weeks?
Yes, my lord.
Deeply obliged.
Obliged.
I'm praying for on behalf of Mr. S. Mukhtar. He's coming. Let's see if the matter may kindly be taken up first.
Perfect. Time being.
Item 19 and 20. After
Time.
some time.
Time.
Obliged.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. 21. 19, 20, 20. Yes. Yes.
51, my lord.
Yes, 21.
My lord.
Lordship, in this matter,
Revenue department, where is the revenue department? Any report is called for?
Yes, my lord. Your report is called from the CGM Kamruk Metro, Lordship. And report was called on 1/12/2023, Lordship.
Latest report is not come.
Not come, but Lordship, this is the third occasion, Lordship. And Lordship, already 3 months have passed, Lordship. And my submission is that, Lordship, petitioner is a cancer patient and he is bed written, Lordship. Some urgency is there, Lordship. This is the third occasion, Lordship. Kamruk Metro, Lordship. Nearly half a kilometer distance from this Honorable High Court, Lordship. Very unfortunate, Lordship. They are not applying the High Court order, Lordship.
Okay, we will make an inquiry in the registry.
Even Lordship, if there is also any criminal case pending against the petitioner, Lordship, they cannot withhold the pension, Lordship. Because Lordship is aware that pension is a matter of right, Lordship.
Let it come tomorrow. Let it come on Thursday. Thursday.
Lordship, last chance, Lordship, maybe.
Let it come on Thursday.
Thursday, my lord.
Yes. We'll pass on.
Obliged.
Matter be decided on Thursday. Okay.
My lord, matter will be taken after some time, my lord.
Why?
Well, senior is coming, my lord.
You are ready with your instructions?
Lordship, record has come just now, Lordship.
Okay.
Friday, on Thursday, Lordship. Next Thursday. Means
What is the
coming
matter about? What is the matter about?
disciplinary proceeding, Lordship. Dismissal from service.
Dismissal from service.
Lordship.
You want a disposal today.
Record has come, Lordship.
The pleadings are exchanged.
Yes, madam. And record has also come, Lordship.
Requires some hearing next week.
Lordship.
We'll
My
keep
lord,
it for next
if
week.
possible, next Thursday, my lord.
Not Thursday.
My lord.
Not Thursday. We can keep it on 12 if you want. 12. Matter be listed on 12. Parts. As it is happened, the reports connected to the pleadings are also available by the standing down by the governor. Let the record be retained. Listed on 12. Right. Okay. Mr. Haddock, any status report we had called for? It has not come.
No, Lordship, we already will written to them, my lord, that PDP and also, my lord, they have contact police station.
They will find out. We are fixing it on Thursday.
Lordship.
Yes.
Hearing.
Yes.
Lordship, this is the matter relating to regularization of teachers. The writ is pending.
Before we proceed for hearing, tell us what about the pleadings and
Regarding the hearing, today I am not ready for hearing, but they have filed an IA, saying the procedure for carrying out the exercise to who will go to for regulation or who will opt for the contractual. In that regard, I have filed my affidavit, clearing our stand, that we are not going to implement it without the leave of this honorable court. This is just an academic exercise so as to ascertain the financial implication. So in paragraph 4 of my affidavit, I have IA 233.
That's item 23.
23, IA number 233.
Respondent affidavit.
IA paragraph 4 and 5,
you're seeking modification by in an affidavit.
Well, in fact, in the last order, it was reflected in the last order until further order. It was the understanding. I can file an IA, my lord. There is no difficulty in filing an IA, my lord. That was reflected in the last order, my lord, during the deliberations, my lord.
Filed an IA
Yes, my lord. I will definitely file an IA, my lord.
for modification.
Yes, my lord.
We have noted your content.
Yes, my lord.
Lordship, they are
Or we
free,
may permit them to carry out the exercise on
Lordship,
this.
people who are not before your Lordship. They're welcome to do that. Your Lordship's order is very categorical. Petitioners in so and so, so and so, so and so, don't compel them to choose.
Hmm.
Lordship,
No,
options
they
are
say-
what? Lordship,
Have you got a copy of these affidavits?
yes, we filed a reply as well.
Right. So,
So, Lordship,
uh,
the options are two. The impugned options against which we came in an application are either you accept your existing terms and conditions or you opt for regularization with initial pay. And attached was a model form in which if we agreed to regularization and initial pay, we forbear our right for equal pay. Lordship, our submission is that is it forecloses my rights in the writ petition, and we are protected by interim order, which is why your Lordship protected us. The
therefore,
interim order is very categorical. It says,
you file an IA.
Yes,
proper
ma'am.
IA,
In fact, my
explaining what you want, and they want to respond. They respond.
yes, ma'am. In fact, my statement is also very categorical, my lord. They will not prejudice to this option, my lord. It is reflected in
This is contrary to the very advertisement. What is that advertisement? Notification.
Notification,
Yes,
Lordship,
but
giving the option.
because my lord, we are just trying to figure out the financial implication, my lord, and we'll definitely abide by this orders passed by this honorable court in the pending writ petition, my lord. Because they are claiming for regulation.
There are other means of finding it out.
Lordship, may I? Lordship, the
I mean,
interim
I
order
mean,
is
the wording of the notification itself is very clear.
Yes, wording maybe, my lord, it is not in a proper manner worded, my lord, but our whole idea is to find out the financial implication, my lord. Nothing else, my lord. At this stage, my lord, nothing else.
How will you find the financial implication once they fill it up?
Yes, my lord.
Because now you are saying that your earlier benefit will not be given.
No, that can be done, my lord. That can be done because, my lord, if
If you genuinely want to find out the financial implication, you'll have to find out how many from which date they have worked and what is the amount, what increment, etc.
on the basis of the option, we want to find out the financial implication.
You file a proper application if
Yes,
you want a vacation. Yes.
If they
Anyone else?
I have filed challenging the same notification. I have filed a separate, they have filed IS. I filed a separate notification. And there, my lord, I have glanced through the affidavit that has been filed in the IA. But it's a very strange stand that they are taking. There's no question of any financial implication because assuming we continue on contractual basis.
No, we are making it clear that if
Let
they
the-
want a vacation or a
Exactly.
vacation, should file a proper application.
There should be clarity, my lord.
I have filed the affidavit, my lord, on the understanding that on last occasion while deliberations was going on, my lord, it was.
Now we are permitting you to file.
Yes, my lord.
Let them file.
I'll file, my lord.
That will bring some clarity in the matter.
And in case the petition filed by my lord,
Because the statements or we can't say a prayer, but we'll say your averments in the affidavit run completely contrary to
Exactly.
the notification. If we have to record it and allow you to do it, I don't think you can't. I don't think you can change that at a later point in time.
Yes.
So you file an application and decide. Heard learned counsels for the parties. MS Goswami for WPC 8828. Yes.
I mean, in this case, my lord, I understand they have filed affidavit in only one case, but anyway, since your lordship has asked them to file a stay vacating application.
How many writ petitions the stay orders are there? 3 or 4, I think. Not all.
Wherever those interim orders are there, madam, in my case,
in IA, my lord, there are 3 IAs, my lord.
23
In my repetition, there is a
in IA, in 22 there is an IA, my lord. In 23 and
34, 35, and 41 interim orders.
How many matters you are appearing?
3.
3 matters. In all 3, there's an interim order.
Interim.
And Madam?
23. I 23. I 233.
Only 1 matter.
Yes.
And then Mr. Chaudhary's matter.
Item 48, there's an entry.
So there are 5 matters. All right. Heard, learned counsel. Any other counsel? Yes. I didn't get it, sorry.
Sorry.
Interim order not there.
Because subsequently, I filed the item number 22.
Seven, five, one, nine.
2021.
22.
My presence may be excused.
Yes. Yes. You give your item number. What is the item number?
Item 48.
48. 48.
Wait. Seven.
You fill up the sheet and give it to the court master.
81.
You heard MS M. Bora Learned Company. This is an IA 401. Issue notice, Mr. Henry Catonia appears for the education department. And issue notice, returnable 4 weeks. Meanwhile, where is that interim order?
In my case, my lord, yours. You can-
Whose file IA 233?
Lordship,
Your file.
item 23. Yes, your lordship.
This is for
Lordship against the impugned notification.
impugn notice.
Yes.
But
And the
we
order,
issued an
interim
interim order.
protection was granted on 25th January.
Okay. The main case was not.
Writ petition 8824. IA 233. Interim order of 25th January.
25th.
25th January. Lordship, I have a copy.
Yes, give us a copy.
Lordship, it may just be marked.
Well, it is directed the applicant, the writ petitioner were before this court and to prove the benefit of interim order dated 21/11/2018. When is interim order passed in your case?
Lordship, in my case, it's on 25/9/2019.
25/9/2007. The delivery will not be compelled. Submit this option by the timeline fixed as per the communication dated 10/1/2020. What was the timeline? What was the timeline fixed?
It was 31st of
To opt for?
30th of January.
Yeah, 30th of January.
30th of January.
30th of January.
So it's already over.
Yes, your lordship.
Already over.
Lordship would state that it's the last paragraph, second.
Yes. Yes. It's made clear that in terms of the instructions dated 10/1/2023 on furnishing of the option will be treated to be continuation of the contractual terms and conditions with existing benefits and will not medically be applicable with respect to the term.
Lordship, the paragraph before is where you said directed not to be compelled with.
Yes. Let the matters be listed along with WPC 12 other connected entities.
Lordship, similar appear in I number 420 of
It will cover, because now the deadline is already gone.
My lord, in item number 48, there was an interim protection payment.
Yes, item 48, interim protection. Earlier, in the main in the IAs, sorry, in the main writ petition or where the interim orders are typed up, IAs of the respondents are given liberty to file necessary application for vacating orders. That will be listed after
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yes.
My lord, we are appearing for NCT, my lord, for item number 25 and 31.
Learned counsel appeal for NCT, the Dari for PTC.
PTC. Item number 25, 31, 44.
Please give us all the list. Give the list.
Your Lordship, I appear in item number 29, but we have not filed any IAM.
29.
29. On behalf of K. Chaudhary.
Yes. Item.
Great.
May I please, my lord, the conducting counsel for APDCL, my lord, is on court number 1 in each of his hearing, my lord.
What was the earlier direction? What was the earlier direction?
My lord, to obtain instructions, my lord, how instructions were.
They were supposed to hold a meeting, my lord. I don't know whether meeting has been held or not, my lord. And
My lord, meeting has been also held, and that is what I have been informed, and as well as instructions have also been received, my lord. Let him come, my lord. After some time, my lord.
So we can't wait for councils like this.
day after tomorrow, other day after tomorrow, my
We
lord.
have received the instructions. I am appearing for APGC, Lordship. As per our instructions.
Yes, he is the main counsel, man. APDCL is the main counsel.
No, Lordship, as per our instructions, they are not our employees, Lord. They are employees of the APDCL, Lord.
APDCL is APDCL. We are APDCL, my lord.
You are APGCL.
GSC.
Generation.
Yes.
I have.
They are only for generation only. You are for generation.
No, you're
No, my lord.
You are for APDC.
APDCL, man.
Distribution.
Yes, my lord. Some power distribution company limited, man.
All right, then let it be listed next week.
Well, after some time, my lord.
After some time, we don't know if you are available. You come.
Yes, my lord, I will inform, my lord.
Lordship,
We are complete with our board, except for
Yes.
hearing matter.
Yes.
Yes.
Lordship, if your Lordship permits, can I hand over the instructions?
Saying what?
Lordship, they are not our employees, whatever.
That is hardly an instruction.
Yes, only APDCL is the main counsel.
Yes, Mr. Kotoki, you are there.
I am for electrical heat corporation,
Not connected with the petitioners.
not connected with the.
Can be there tomorrow, in that case, now. Can it be taken up tomorrow, my lord?
Day after.
Day after.
Thursday. It's on Thursday. As requested by the other standing council. Council name
APDCL.
Vidas, my lord. Vidas.
B Das, appearing for the standing council, APDCL.
Vidas. Oblige.
Yes.
Day after tomorrow, my lord. Oblige.
We'll call up part 2 matters in a while. We can't fix a date that it is on so and so date. Right. Item given or right? What? One. Anyone for the central government? CGC is called CGC. As and when they come. Yes. None appears for the parties. Matter be called up again. Or yes.
I am for the cooperation department.
Yes.
This matter. Okay. Matter is from 2013, and this honorable court had stayed the impugn order of the RCS, Your Lordship. That is at page 38. And the petitioner was allowed to continue as a secretary of the society. I have obtained instruction, up to date instruction. He's still continuing, Your Lordship.
Still continuing.
Still continuing, Your
Lordship. Who's for the petitioner?
Petitioner, Your Lordship. A. Sharma was there.
Yes, yes, Mr. Kolida.
Uh, maybe this matter has become influx. Lordship may take the matter tomorrow. I will.
Tomorrow. All right.
I will take instruction.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Submitted by Mr. K. Kolita, counsel for the petitioner, that
Lordship, can it be
matter
on
be taken up tomorrow.
Thursday, Your Lordship? On Thursday, Your Lordship.
Thursday. All right, Thursday.
Lordship. Obliged.
As well as similar submissions being made by Mr.
V.
Rajkwa, counsel for the cooperation department. Will be taken up on, called up again on day after. Yes.
Yes. Lordship, here I am appearing for the petitioner as a legal aid counsel.
As a legal aid
counsel.
Okay.
Lordship, matter regarding name of the petitioner is pension and benefit. Lordship. What are it? Lordship. Lordship, petitioner initially was appointed in the year 1966.
Yes.
Lordship. And as lower division assistant in the office of the superintendent engineer, North Bangalore, Cycle Testpur, under the PWD. Thereafter, he joined in the Assam Secretariat and 28/12/1968. In the year 1970, his service was placed at the disposal of the flood control department, now water resource department. Thereafter, in 1971, service of the petitioner was placed under superintendent engineer, Testpur investigation tackle, flood control department. And
Yes.
in 1972, his service was regularized. And in February 1982, the Office of the Superintendent Engineer Testpur Investigation Cycle, Flood Control Department, it was shifted to Guwahati as Guwahati Investigation Cycle when petitioner joined.
Yes.
Thereafter, in May 1982, the Testpur Investigation Cycle was handed over to Brahmaputra Board. Therefore, in 1984, he was appointed as BDO under TF regulation.
Under what? Brahmaputra Board?
No, Lordship, under the PNRD department.
No, how did he come to be under PNRD?
Lordship, he was appointed under TF regulation. He applied
Separately. Fresh appointment.
fresh. Then he
He
continued.
resigned from public health.
Lordship,
Sorry, water resources.
As per one of his representation, it was stated he was resigned.
He is resigned.
Lordship.
Yes. Then.
And then in 1989, Lordship, he could not pass the exam conducted by the APSC, and accordingly his service was terminated from
PNRD.
PNRD. And then, as per his statement, in 1991, he has voluntarily retired from service from the Water Resource Department. So far, now the record service is concerned, he office has also not the record of his service book, and so also he has not any record of appointment.
No, what
and
is his, what is the prayer made here
Lordship.
in the writ petition?
So
Reconstruct the service.
reconstruct the service book and release
In
the
which department?
Water Resource Department.
But he's resigned from there.
Lordship, Lordship, although he is resigned, but his past service can be counted, Lordship.
No,
As per their permission,
as per the rules.
Lordship, as per his, as per their permission, he has.
Where is his resignation letter?
There is no resignation, only proceed. Is found from the annexer, one of the affidavit in opposition of the department. Lordship. It is found that he was in that representation. He stated that I was forced to resign from my service in 1982. Lordship, I needed page 9 of the affidavit of the department. Page 9. Possible find the part on page 10, relevant portion.
What will be the significance of resignation vis-a-vis
Lordship,
pension?
Lordship, if with the permission, if he taken the permission from the authority.
Where is the permission to resign?
Lordship, it is appeared it is a implied permission, Lordship.
No, not implied.
Lordship. But
he was forced to resign.
Lordship.
After 17 years.
Lordship.
Then is there any provision you can find out from the rules?
Lordship, so far resignation part, Lordship.
He did not withdraw his resignation.
Lordship. But his pleaded case in the writ petition that he has submitted his voluntary retirement.
No, in the application which is
Lordship.
forwarded
Addressed to the minister.
whatever it may be,
Lordship.
but that document is not there, resignation letter.
Lordship, no.
Not enclosed.
No.
Now, who is for Water Resources Department?
Earlier, P. Gustami was created, Lordship. I have
Water Resources Standing Council.
For resignation is concerned, Lordship, Rule 62 of the pension rules, Lordship.
pension. Yes.
Rule 62, looking at it. 62A. Resignation from the public service or dismissal or removal from it for misconduct, insolvency, inefficiency, not due to age or failure to pass a prescribed examination entails forfeiture of past service. B. Resignation of an appointment with a prior written permission of the appointing authority to take up another appointment, service in which counts is not resignation of the public service. Okay. In, uh, probably my case topic.
You are referring to 662B.
62B, Lordship. My service record is concerned, Lordship, may kindly come to page number 13, annexure D, Lordship.
In
At least they have stated they have no record, Lordship, but page number 13, annexure D.
Yes.
Lordship, it is the letter by the superintending engineer, Guwahati University Circle today, deputy chief engineer, Seniority, Lordship. It is with reference to the letter number cited above. I have the honor to inform you that as per record available in the acquaintance rule, Chief Chandra Bora, ex-LDA, was working in the Tesco investigation circle for the period from November 1970 to February 1982 and had drawn his pay there accordingly. No further records, including service book and personal file, are available in the office. As per statement of Sri Chandra Bora, by letter number dated he drew his career pay in 1983 from the office of the executive engineer, Tesco, END division. It is also mentioned that the Tesco investigation cycle was handed over to the Brahmaputra board in the May 1982.
Now, assuming we accept your submissions, then also the service book will have to be reconstructed.
Lordship.
Only then there is a question of forwarding proposal, etc.
Lordship.
Now, for that, there was appears to be a communication at page 15 of the affidavit, where you were asked to attend the office of the chief engineer, but no such
Lordship, on
order is found.
1 to 2013, I have submitted my documents to the superintending engineer, Guwahati Investigation Cycle, Water Resource Department, Lordship. Page number 18, Lordship. Nectar I.
18.
These are the documents, Lordship.
Oh, this is only in regard to pension.
Lordship.
But your service papers will have to be there.
Lordship.
Service book has been reconstructed.
Lordship.
Is it reconstructed?
No, Lordship. They can help with the Lordship, this acquaintance rule, Lordship. Please, my acquaintance rule, Lordship. That can be, they can help. by the department. This acquaintance rule, under that rule, my record has been probably
Which rule?
acquaintance rule, Lordship, FR, financial. Lordship, there is a notification in the year 1970 regarding maintenance of duplicate service books. Lordship. Here they have stated.
Where?
Lordship will find it at Assam Service Pension Manual, Lordship. This notification, Lordship, is not on a record.
Page number?
This number, Lordship, that book, Lordship, 248 of the Assam Pension.
240.
248. Assam Service Pension. Lordship, finding, Lordship.
Yeah.
Maintenance of duplicate service book for expeditious disposal of pension cases. Lordship. Lordship, I may read, Lordship.
Yes.
One, I am directed to say that views of many secretariat and heads of department on the proposal conveyed in the PO letter under reference have been received. The matter was discussed in a meeting of secretariat and heads of department on 16 December 1970 under the presidency of the Chief Secretary Government of Assam. During the discussion, all those present agreed that the maintenance of service book in duplicate will be very desirable. It has therefore been decided that with immediate effect, in case of all appointments to non-gazetted posts, service books will be prepared in duplicate when the person concerned reports for joining. One copy of the service book duly signed by the officer concerned will be made over to the employee. Simultaneously, all officers having the custody of service book will start making duplicate copies of the service book. The work of duplication should be completed within the current financial year. If in any office of the work of duplicating is found to be quite heavy, the finance department will be prepared to give extra ministerial assistance for a purely temporary period. Any proposal for such a staff should come separately in respect of each officer having the duty of duplicating, showing the number of service books in custody of the officer which are to be duplicated. Where a service book has been lost, immediate action should be taken to prepare a fresh service book with materials collected from the acquaintance rule or other relevant records. The service book, thus reconstructed, should again be duplicated. All duplicate service books with up-to-date entries duly attested by the head of the office should be given to the government servant concerned. At the time of giving the duplicate service book, it should be impressed upon that the government servant concerned that the service book is a very valuable document on the existence of which his getting of pension will largely depend, and that the government servant should meticulously preserve his service book and all recordable events recorded in his or her copy of the service book as soon as a recordable event taken place as possible. Proceed, I'm
Yes.
The recordable events are appointment, putting on probation, confirmation, promotion, increment, fixation of pay, leave, excluding casual leave, suspension, punishment, and reinstatement. Whenever the duplicate copy of the service book is produced by the government servant concerned for recording and recordable events, the recording must be signed by the officer who signs the original copy of the service book. After signature of the officer, the name of the officer should be recorded. It will be desirable that in the event of suspension and punishment, the government servant concerned should be asked to produce the duplicate copy of the service book so that event can be recorded simultaneously in both the copies. All subordinate officers under you having the duty of maintaining the service book and entering the events therein should be given.
Yes, government, there is, who's the standing counsel for water resources? Have you, is it possible to inform him? Please call him. Now, what is the status of the petitioner?
Lordship, he's 84 years probably now, more than. He's in bed, Lordship.
Is he still alive?
Lordship.
He's alive?
Lordship. I have submitted RT application, but they could not provide the document. Lordship will find it at page 20 and extra K. That the Secretary Admission Department says that Lordship,
Sorry?
Lordship, page number 20 and extra K, Lordship. The Secretary Admission Department has said that married solution. With
Yes.
regards to your petition dated cited above, I am directed to say that Secretary Admission Department has been trying best to trace out the required information as per court. But this department could not trace out its claim till date as it relates to erstwhile flood control department also. It is known to you that capital of Assam was shifted to Tizpur, Guwahati district in the year 1974. In different cases, most of the official records prior to shifting of capital could not be traced out in earlier occasion also by this department. Therefore, on above circumstances, this department is not a position to supply your required service record at present.
We would have loved to pass the order in front of, in the presence of the standing council.
RN, that's okay.
Let us keep aside for a while. If he's there, if he comes, we'll pick it up. And appears for the parties. It will be called up again tomorrow. Yes, Mr. Monto, you have a matter?
My lord, I want a little accommodation today, my lord. My item is item number 5.
Oh.
Well, I'll do the case, my lord, next Tuesday, my lord. Because of certain problem. Massive.
Item 5 to be
5.
called up.
I'll do my next. All clear.
We are not fixing a date, it will be called up.
Okay.
Just
But Thursday,
next
my
week,
lord.
next week.
But Thursday, my lord, I'll little bit out of stay with Thursday.
All right, the matter will be called up on Tuesday next.
My lord.
That is on 12th. At the request of Mr. P. Monto. Yes. None appears for the parties on call. Matter be called up again tomorrow. Yes.
Your Lordship, in this case, we are to comply with the order.
Sorry?
We are to comply with the order dated 29/8/2023.
29.
8/2023. Thereby, the writ petitioner has been directed to file his application before the Mukalmua branch, and Mukalmua branch has to dispose of the application for releasing of the pension amount, Your Lordship.
This has not been filed.
Lordship, we have already filed. We have
That
already
has
filed
been
the
filed, yeah.
application.
Filed.
Yes,
Lordship.
that is under process in the journal office. So we require some more accommodation, Your Lordship.
Okay, it is submitted by the counsel to the bar, by the counsel for the respondent bank, that in terms of the order of this court dated 29/08/2023, petitioner was given liberty. Petitioner was permitted to submit an application with all requisite documents for his pension and other retirement benefits before the present manager of the UCO Bank Mukalmua branch.
And
Stop. Yes.
Lordship, we have filed the application on 11/09/2023.
Stop.
It
It
very
is submitted by the learned counsel to the petitioner that in pursuance to the order dated so and so, the application was filed on
11/9/2023.
09/2023.
11/9/2023.
Yes.
Stop. The learned counsel for the bank submits that the matter is under consideration and at the zonal level.
Yes, sir.
Where is the zonal office?
It is in Guwahati, but they have filed this case from the journal office Jorhat. That is where the confusion arises, Your Lord.
And some further time is required to obtain the status of the orders, if any, passed by the zonal office in the said application. The learned counsel for the respondent prays for some time to complete the instructions. Stop. Considering that the matter is listed, is shown in the part 2 hearing list, let the matter be called up in the last week of March.
Lordship.
You get the instructions. I think it is fairly.
Yeah, Your Lordship, can it be in the first week of April?
No, it is in the part 2 list. We are not sending it out. Last week.
Lordship.
Last week of March.
March.
And appears for the petitioner. The parties on call. Call out tomorrow. Same order. Same order. Yes, anyone for the, what is the status?
I'm appearing on behalf of MD Bora for respondent number 1 and 2, madam.
What is the, what do you have to submit?
My lord, finance and account department is also the party. As the petitioner is absent, may my lord fix the meter.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Your name?
S. Bora on behalf of MD Bora, my
What
lord.
is your name?
S. Bora.
S. Bora appears on behalf of the respondents.
1 and
Be
2.
called out again after
7.
on any date tomorrow later in the week. Yes.
Yes.
Matter be called out on some other date.
Your Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for today, Lordship.
Item 12, with the request of learned counsel for the petitioner, matter stands passed over. For today.
Kindly taken up the matter next week, Lordship, 12th of March.
It is submitted that the matter be taken up next week. Accordingly, matter be called up in the week beginning from 11th. Man appears. Same order. Same order. Nine. 19. Is the council available for water resources? Please inform them, we'll take it up tomorrow.
We'll inform, Lord.
Tomorrow. We'll call up.
We'll inform.